And I'm delighted to say Soccer Aid England manager Harry Redknapp joins us now. Harry, how you doing?
Good, boys. How are you? Darren, Andy, how are you?
How are you, Harry? All good?
Good. Andy, yeah, I'm good.
How did your golf go today?
Okay, mate. Not bad. I had a good run. I went par. Then I think probably triple bogey. Yeah, up and down, mate.
So, Harry, obviously you're in charge of the England. How many times have you done this now? It's been a while, hasn't it?
I think, no, it's about 8, I think, Darren. I did it last year. England. Sorry. Yeah, I had England last year, and I had the rest of the world 3 years before. Yeah, I seem to have been, keep getting asked. I'm actually on a roll, Darren, of, managing charity games. We had one yesterday up at Doncaster Rovers. It was a great day. And people like Merce and Matt Letizia came and played. A lot of the ex-Sheffield, Chrissy Waddle played. A lot of the ex-Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United boys played. Great day. I did the Tottenham one the other week. I thought you might have been there. All the lads turned up, and it was a sad day, really. Wilson Palacios, he snapped his Achilles tendon after 1 minute. He flew all the way in from Miami to play. That was for Dukesy, for the air ambulance. So, yeah, I had one at Bristol the day before that, when we, for Marcus Stewart, who's, obviously he's got motor neurone, he's not so well. So that was, so it's been one after the other, really. And then we had the Mark Prince one at QPR 2 weeks ago. That was a great day as well.
So what are you thinking, Harry, with this one then? What are you thinking? Is your winning run going to continue? Or when you look at your squad, you look at the players you got, you happy?
I've not had a good look yet. I don't, because I'm not 100% sure who's turned up. Is Jermaine Defoe playing?
Yeah, Harry, do you want me to give you so far your squad?
It does help, Harry, if you know you've got. I just thought I'd throw that one out there.
I know, absolutely. It would help me.
Right, so Harry, these are your former pros, right? You've got David James, goalkeeper.
Oh, that'd do.
You've got Gary Neville, Gary Cahill, Nicky Butt, Paul Scholes, Jack Wilshere, Jermaine Defoe, Jill Scott, Eni Luko, and Karen Carney.
What price can we get, Andy? I think I want to.
Yeah. But they've also, as Benty just said, Harry, they've got Ben Foster, Patrice Evra, Roberto Carlos, Francisco Totti, Nani, Gabriel Batistuta, Hernan Crespo. And they've got Kaylin Kyle, Heather O'Reilly and Izzy Christensen. They've got some good players too.
Oh, Patrice Evra is still different class, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And they got Poch's managing it, is he?
Yes. They've got Maurizio Pochettino, He's going to be up against you.
Sounds like it's going to be a tough game. I'll cancel my bet. I'm going to ring up now and cancel that bet. I'll wait till we'll have a look later in the day, I think.
Yeah.
It should be great. It's fantastic, though. And, you raise good money for a fantastic charity, and we all have a good time, have a good laugh. And I enjoy listening to them all singing at night. They get in the bar and they'll get up and start having, get the guitar out. They're fantastic. They'll, have a few drinks and all good artists, all singing.
Harry,
Robbie will be singing Robbie Keane.
Yeah, he does, Robbie. You're right. I've heard Robbie singing myself.
What
about the celebs, Harry? How serious they take it and how much they want to play, and obviously want to play well, want to enjoy it, but you only enjoy it when you play well.
Well, I mean, we've had people. I remember Mo Farah saying, "Oh my God, I'm so nervous." I said, "You run in the Olympic Games in the final in England, in London, to win a gold medal for us." I said, he said, "Yeah, but this is different. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? The nerves, yes. It's like anything, Andy. Isn't it? If you go and play in a Pro-Am golf tournament and suddenly you're on that first tee and there's people all lining up, you're at your comfort zone,
Absolutely.
Isn't you? So it's not easy, but they love it, and the lads all make them feel welcome, and we have a good time, really. It's a fantastic thing.
Harry, it looks like your number 2 is going to be Stormzy. Do you know much about him?
I know Stormzy. I'm right into his music. What was his last? What was his last one? Tell me his.
His last. I think his last song was called "Mel Made Me Do It." I think.
Oh right, and no, he didn't do My Way, did he? Oh, that was Frank Sinatra. No, I'm not sure about that. Listen, I know what a superstar Stormzy is, but I can't say I've bought any of his music lately, boys.
Oh, brilliant!
Sinatra and Tony Bennett and all, old school.
Well, Harry, listen, the news today. It looks like obviously your former side Spurs are going to get Postecoglou in as their manager.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your initial thoughts, I guess, on that appointment?
Yeah, I like it. I don't, I said before, I met him out in Australia, went out and managed a game for the Jordan national team. He managed the Australian team. And Timmy Cahill, who played for the Australian team, just chatting to him before the game, he said, our manager's fantastic. I said, really? He said, Harry, he's top drawer. And that was it. And I thought, I'd never heard of him at that time. He's managing somewhere out in Japan or wherever he was, and then also managing the Australian national team. But Timmy Cahill was no fool. He said he's brilliant. So, and it stuck with me. And then I watched how he's done at Celtic. He's been brilliant. Yeah, I like him. He tells it, there's no fanny with him. He tells straight and tells it as it is, doesn't he? I like him.
What's Harry? I've always...
He don't care. If a player misses a goal, he's not afraid to say, my old woman could have scored that. He don't care.
Harry, how's Souness, you right?
But the best one was when I went to Derby, my first day at Derby. You hit a volley from 30 yards. It was the best volley I've ever seen in the top corner. And I shouted at Bentley, my old woman couldn't have scored that one.
Love it. Harry, how much do you prepare that first meeting with your new group of players when you walk through that door? How much do you think about that and prepare what you're going to say to them? Because it is important that first time you sit them down and they hear you speak that they get it, that the message comes across loud and clear. So, how much time do you put into something like that?
Well, I suppose he's got time to sit down and think about it. I think my first day at Tottenham, I got rushed in. I arrived sort of the morning of the game. I think Pavlyuchenko thought he said they just pulled me out the pub or something. Which is not, I'm not a drinker anyway. I don't even drink. So occasional glass of wine. But yeah, he didn't really know I was Pav, and he seemed to think they just pulled me from somewhere. But he'd get the message over early. I think the lads all like him. They seem to love him at Celtic. There'll be hard negotiations going on. Daniel. With Desmond ain't no one's fool, believe you me. That is a man if you're going to have you'd have Dermot on your side any day. I love him. He's a fantastic guy. But he's a very clever man, and he ain't going to, Daniel won't walk all over him, that's for sure.
No. And if you was in Ange Postecoglou's position now, Harry, what's the first thing you'd like to see from this Tottenham team next season? What would you like to do? What do you think needs to be corrected and looked at?
4 or 5 new players, Andy, really.
Right.
Well, certainly 4. They've got the best centre forward, Harry Kane, just incredible. Son. They're okay forward-wise. They look like they've got plenty of ammunition. They need a quality midfield player. They need a LUKA Modric. Where do you find one? Not easy, but they need someone who can get control of the game, from make and play, someone who can pass and deliver a pass that can, make goals. The left back, they're still short. They need another central. They need 3 or 4 players. And the goalkeeper's situation looks like the keeper's going to leave. So I'm sure that they'll be aware. I think Daniel said they're going to spend some money. To be fair, they've been in the top 5 spenders the last 6 years, I think. So they've not scrimped and scraped, but they haven't really bought top quality, and they've got to go out and get a few top class players to go with that great stadium and that incredible training ground.
Absolutely. All right, well, listen, Harry, thanks for coming on, and good luck on Sunday.
Thanks, Harry. All the best.
See you, lads. Have a good day. Bye.
Top man. Cheers, Harry.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.